Hey everybody, I'll be posting my current workout routine. Just started getting back into the gym. The routine I'm following is directed for MMA type of people. I just started doing jiu-jitsu, so I figured it's may as well. It's a solid program. Focuses on strength training and unique exercises. Like the first exercise was like sandbag carry. For on day two, I forgot to record day one, but gonna be posting all my progress here, and yeah, let's get into it. I'll be like explaining what I'm doing wrong in the lifts because I know my form isn't quite there, so I'm just going to explain what I'm doing and why I'm not going too heavy and all that. Not like I'm a pro or anything, but I know that it's essential to perform lifts properly and not put too much weight so you're not hurting yourself, and especially getting back into it, it's essential to just take it easy. Anyways, I'll be showing you how I'm doing things, and hopefully this motivates somebody, and if not, it's a solid journal for myself. Alright, so I'm getting ready to do some pull-ups. Didn't do many, but I got a few. Ideally, I'd like my hands to be wider. I'm getting fully down there. I got one now, but it's alright. Went to do some palms facing towards each other pull-ups. Because, I'd try to get 10, so this machine was a little bit easier to do them. And then I ended off with the assisted ones. I'm just trying to find a proper place to put the camera. Maybe I was just doing this to get an extra break, but it's alright. Well, this isn't a very good view, it's just my fat behind right there. That's not good. I gotta work on the editing here, but it's a start. Then I finish off on the assisted one. You can't see it at all. But the main thing is I'm showing here is that when you can't do the full program, you should try to just get as many as you can, even if that's just holding your weight up there and slowly releasing it down. Or if your gym has an assisted pull-up machine, definitely use that. Yeah. And then here we're doing some rear delts. If you notice my hand position, it's with your palms facing down on the outside, so you can drive more with the elbows. See, the form is pretty off there. I should be holding it and trying to isolate my rear delts. And I definitely should be going slower. That's why I try to change the grip repeatedly when one position is getting too difficult. I find that this grip here is more difficult to really target the rear delts, and the initial position is definitely the best to target them. Even if you put your hands farther up on the rear delt machine, more on your wrist, it's definitely able to access the rear delt activation a little bit better. Then if you see here, I'm grabbing just directly on the machine. I find it's a little bit easier to get the full range of motion. The main thing is to try to go to failure on every set, or I try to, even if it says 10 or 15, try to get the maximum amount of reps possible. Then the next one is tricep. pull downs. The program I'm following requires a fat grip because when you're doing MMA, you use your forearms a lot, so you need a strong grip. I just performed a set here, so this is what I was doing in between to kind of stretch out my back and relieve some stress. So if you notice when I'm doing this lift right here, see how the wire is going on a diagonal angle towards my groin? That's the incorrect way to perform this exercise. The best way, I believe, is to try to keep that wire as straight as possible and push with the forearm, like the elbow, and don't do what I'm doing here and rock your whole body up and down. You really want to control it. Maybe I was doing too much weight there. But the main point of this video is to critique myself, and you know, when you're working out trying to get the best gains, you have to be very self-critical and really perfect every lift, and that includes proper form. Sometimes it's tough when the weight is too light. You think that it's not doing anything, but if you touch up the form, it'll do a lot more than you think. As you can tell, I haven't been working out as much as I should have been, so every lift I do is even more difficult than it should be. And like I was saying, you really want to make sure that that cable is straight, going straight down, and try to push it a little bit more in front of you instead of directly towards you. It will help activate the whole tricep, I believe. So if you see me in the mirror there, I was just trying to stretch a little bit. Try to always keep myself moving in between sets just so I don't get too cold while I'm resting. That's also why I avoid talking during the sets, because it's essential to always be moving. So now I'm going to be moving to do some bicep curls, once again with the fat grips. As you can tell when I do this lift, once I start doing something, my whole body is swaying, which is not the proper form. You want to keep your elbows tucked as close to the body as possible, and move with the pivot as with the elbows and just directly straight up. Try putting your palms towards the ceiling. That's what I try to tell myself as I'm doing terrible form with light weight is only 50. Goes to show you how out of shape I really am. But it all comes back quick as long as you're doing frequent working out, keeping with proper form, stretching regularly. And that's the point of these videos, to show the progress and really critique myself. Maybe I should have gave myself more of a break there. So these are back extensions with a loaded bearing. In the plan it says to use a barbell, but I figured just using this medicine ball was good enough. I did some variations with putting it towards directly on my chest. Maybe I shouldn't have been using any weight, but I'm trying to keep my back as straight as possible and not making it do that U shape. But it's tough when you have a weak lower back like myself, which should mean I should do more core workouts. Then you I just finished with some regular ones.